What are metaclasses in Python? Introduction. In Python, everything is treated as an object. That includes calc, integers, calc, functions, calc, modules, calc, classes. A surprising concept for many developers is classes themselves are also objects. And if classes are objects, then naturally, something must create those class objects. That something is called a metaclass. A very common advanced Python question is, what are metaclasses in Python? This topic explains what metaclasses are, how Python creates classes, the relationship between objects, classes, and metaclasses, the type metaclass, custom metaclasses, real-world use cases, common mistakes, best practices. This is an advanced Python OOP concept. The core idea in Python. Objects are created from classes. Classes are created from metaclasses. Example class user, pass. Most developers think this only creates a class. But internally, Python creates a class object using a metaclass. Everything is an object. Example. X equals 10. 10 is an object. Def, greet, pass. Functions are objects too. Class, user, pass. Even classes are objects. Proof that classes are objects. Class, user, pass. Print, type, user, output. Class, type. This is extremely important. What is type? Type is check, a built-in Python metaclass, the default metaclass in Python. It creates normal classes automatically. Simple relationship metaclass creates class. Class creates objects. Example hierarchy type, user class, user object. Object creation example, class user, pass. U equals user. Thing created by you object. User class type metaclass. Classes created dynamically. Python classes can be created manually using type. Example. User equals type user, comma, equivalent to class user. Pass type. Syntax type class name, base classes, attributes dict. Example with attributes. Person equals type person, name John. P equals person. Print P dot name. Output. John, why metaclasses exist. Metaclasses allow developers to customize class creation, enforce rules, inject behavior automatically, build frameworks, real-world use cases. Metaclasses are heavily used in ORMs, Django ORM, SQL Alchemy, APIs, validation frameworks, plugin systems, serializers. Custom metaclass example. Class myMeta. Def underscore new CLS name bases attributes. Printf creating class name. Return super new ls name bases attributes. Using the metaclass class user. Metaclass myMeta. Pass. Output. Creating class user. What happened? When Python creates user, myMeta intercepts class creation. Custom logic executes. Metaclass execution flow. Class definition. Metaclass executes. Class object created. Objects instantiated later. Common metaclass methods. Method purpose. New. Create class. Init. Initialize class. Call. Control instantiation. Example enforcing naming rules. Class upper attribute. Def underscore new in class name bases attributes. Uppercase attributes equals 0. 4kv in attributes dot items. Uppercase atrs k dot upper equals v. Return super dot new dot class dot name dot bases uppercase attrs. Usage class test. Metaclass a poppy attribute. Name equals John. Now, Print test.name works because metaclass modified attributes. Why most developers rarely use them. Metaclasses are powerful, difficult to debug. Most applications do not need them directly. Common beginner confusion. Are metaclasses the same as inheritance? No. Inheritance affects tax object behavior. Metaclasses affect class creation itself. Common mistakes. 1. Overusing metaclasses. Many problems are simpler with decorators, class methods, inheritance. 2. Confusing type object with metaclasses. Type has dual roles. Returns object type, creates classes dynamically. 3. Making code too complex. Metaclasses can reduce readability significantly. Best practices. Clearing. Use metaclasses only when necessary. Preferred decorators, simple patterns first. Keep metaclass logic small. Document behavior clearly. Understand type deeply. Advantages of metaclasses. Check. Automatic class customization, framework level control, dynamic class generation, centralized behavior enforcement. Limitations. X. Difficult to understand. X. Debugging complexity. X. Harder maintenance. X. Overengineering risk. Simple definition. Metaclass. A class whose job is to create other classes. Simple definition type. Python's default built-in metaclass used to create normal classes. Final summary. In Python, objects are created from classes. Classes are created from metaclasses. The default metaclass is type. Metaclasses allow developers to customize class creation, modify classes automatically. Example: class user metaclass equals myMetaPass. Key idea. Metaclasses are classes of classes that control how Python classes are created. Understanding metaclasses helps developers understand Python's deep object model and advanced framework internals.